TC. Yeah, come check out the podcast. We got it lit for show. Tiffany Coleman. We got it lit for show. Come check out the podcast. We take the show on the road. We got the cameras and cameraman. We taking photo for show. Yeah, we got the camera for show. Come check out the podcast. It's always a viral talk. It's always a viral talk. It's always a viral talk. We got the hood actors. We got the Bollywood actors. We got the real rappers. We got the real singers. We got the ghetto comedians. We got the Leo Mars. We got the pop.
Yeah, what's up? What's up? You're now tuned in to Let's Talk with TC. We have Cam in the building and
Aubrey.
okay, so what you guys do for a living?
We like to call ourselves financial coaches.
Mm-hmm.
And so we help families, establish themselves financially and
Mhm.
try to lead them on the path to financial freedom.
Okay.
And we provide pretty much like a GPS to
Mm-hmm.
get from the point where you're currently at to your
Mhm.
final destination, which is retirement.
Okay.
And we got different concepts and products that we use to help people along the way.
Okay, so what kind of concepts and products do you use to try to better people?
Well, I say we offer a free service.
Okay.
All right,
We
and a free service. Yeah. I got to emphasize that free. Our free service is like he was just saying that financial GPS. We call it a financial needs analysis.
Okay.
See if you on track for retirement.
Okay.
Seeing if you when you 65 or when you 60 or 50, because if you on track for retirement. Now, retirement is not an age necessarily; it's a monetary number.
Okay.
So if you need to make more money to be on track, we can help you with that too,
Okay.
such as investments or even a business opportunity. Getting yourself licensed so you can go out and help other people and get paid handsomely for it.
Okay.
And also with that being said, we do financial service distribution.
Mm-hmm.
Distributors are some of the most important people, out. Because if
Exactly.
a doctor needs his medicines, you have to have a distributor to bring
Right.
it, like truckers and things like that.
Correct.
So we are distributors and we distribute the best financial services for
Mhm.
middle class America.
Okay. Okay, so you all are basically like you give people the opportunity to financially establish themselves, and also like if they're trying to get financially established, they can join the
Hey,
team or
perfectly
they get
said. Perfectly
right.
said.
We'll see.
We offer services. Of course, we start with the foundation,
Mm-hmm.
which is life insurance.
Okay.
Don't let that, scare anybody. We're not
Right.
trying to put you in the ground or,
Right.
how we think in our community.
Yeah.
We think you
Exactly.
ain't going nowhere, but who knows what tomorrow holds.
Right.
And while you have these big dreams and goals,
Mm-hmm.
get founded
Mm-hmm.
with life insurance
Okay.
just in case we don't get there. Because one thing that is a fact,
Yes.
we are going to leave here.
That is a fact.
Yeah.
That is a fact.
That is a fact.
Yeah.
And we don't know when.
And don't know when.
Right.
But that's not the basis. Let's talk about living benefits.
Right.
Because that's what we all like to hear, that word, living benefits.
Exactly.
So when I refer to living benefits, I say investments.
Okay.
You can save your money in the bank to
Mhm.
pay your bills and things like that.
Mhm.
But when you put your money in the bank to pay your bills, do your savings in a vehicle that gives you the maximum growth, which is compounding your interest and also providing you with a security net of those savings, because if you're building above inflation, because inflation right now is at a rate of 3% on
3%.
average.
Right.
Right. So if you get investments above 3% in interest rated growth, then that'll be more beneficial to your later outcome as inflation is going to continue to
Exactly.
rise. So you want to always stay on top of that.
Okay, so
Mhm.
how do people, like if they're hearing this and they're out there and they're listening, how do they get involved or how do they contact you to get these services?
It's real easy.
Multiple ways.
Yeah, it's real easy to start an investment account. I mean, it's
Okay.
$25. That's $5.25 a week.
Okay.
That's $12.50 every 2
Right.
weeks. However you want to break it down.
Right.
You can barely get a meal for $5.25, depending on where you're going.
Exactly.
A
This is
biggie
true.
bag,
That's
4
gonna
for
be
4,
hard.
4 for 4. That's $4.50. You
Yeah.
get $5 and But outside of that, hey, don't get a 4 for 4 this day.
Right.
Put that towards your investment.
Exactly. Exactly.
Reaching us, of course, you can reach out on Facebook, Instagram, call us. My number is out there. My number on my
Okay.
flyers, 205-617-8754. And the best thing you can do while you listening to this live is to lock this number in.
Right.
Give me a call and let's put some numbers together for you. Let's see what you need, and let's
Exactly.
work with your budget. To start
Right.
now.
Right.
Mhm.
Because you offer more than just life insurance. Like you can help with auto vehicle insurance and all of that as well, right?
Correct.
Right.
And we do those things to help you save. Because
Exactly.
one thing about it, people should check their auto and home insurance at least 2 times
Exactly.
a year.
Okay.
Because
So
other companies will always be willing to swap with you, especially when you see
exactly.
rising rates with your current company.
Exactly. So you all go out and basically find the best rates that's try to beat the rates that they're already locked in at.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Okay.
$50 to $250 a month savings.
Okay.
$575 average. Annually.
Okay.
I've seen savings of $800 in 6 months that I've helped somebody with.
Wow.
Yeah.
So like is it better to just get a bundle, like just put everything together, like your home insurance, your car insurance, your life insurance, just would it be cheaper if they put all that together?
No, because you
No.
don't have any control.
Okay.
I'll give you an example. I had Spectrum cable. Had it for
Okay.
a while. I had Spectrum cable, internet, and phone. And I said, I didn't never use the phone. I ain't never used the phone. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Told him I want to cut the phone off.
Hmm.
Well, my package went up
Right.
because you got to get that package deal.
Yeah.
So I had
That's
no
true.
control.
Yeah.
So I end up and say, just give me internet. I'm gonna work with
Okay.
my Roku and do it like that.
Exactly.
In this situation, a lot of people go through companies like Snake Farm and what's another one?
Um,
I mean, any company that's talking about a
Protect your
bundle,
life.
Protective
Okay.
Life, Prudential. You want control.
Okay.
If you're going in and you're doing an investment and it's tied in with your insurance,
Mhm.
like whole life insurance. And what
Mhm.
they do with whole life insurance, they sell you life insurance
Mhm.
with a investment built into it. So you'll be
Okay.
building up what they call a cash value,
Okay.
but they don't call it whole life for nothing.
Okay.
So a lot of people have the misconception that they will build this cash value up, which you will,
Right.
but that cash value will not mature until almost your whole life.
Exactly.
I've seen policies where that policy won't mature until somebody's 121 years old.
Right.
And that's only 20% of that death benefit that they are signed up for. So for
True.
instance, if you got $150,000 whole life policy,
Mhm.
they probably told you, hey, by the age 65, you'll have 124,000 cash value.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But if something happens to you before or at 65 and that $124,000 cash value is there, guess what happened to it? It go back to
It
the company.
diminishes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So technically they only cashed you out 36,000.
Right.
Now that's a ripoff. And I'm just gonna
Right.
call it like it is.
That's true.
And when you
It
know better,
is.
you do better.
Right.
And that's why we call ourselves coaches, because we're trying to coach you to this championship in life.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of selling you a product, we
Right.
want to sit down with people. Instead of you
Ex-
going in and just punching in stuff on a computer and then filling it out and going and
yes.
never talking to nobody. No, call us, talk to
Yeah.
us, let us know what's going on. Then when you
Okay.
connect with us, we gonna constantly follow up with your everyday life changes. Maybe
Correct.
yearly or 6 months you had a baby, give us a call. Let's add that baby to your child router. Matter of fact, go
Okay.
on the app and do it yourself.
Right.
Hmm.
So like with the insurance that you all offer, like after is it a whole life term or like 20 years you got to renew it or do it automatically renew itself? Like how does it go? How does it work?
Well, it's a term policy,
Okay.
and we got different sets of years you can choose.
Okay. Okay.
And then after your term, for correct, you go to the renewable term.
Okay.
And then after that, if you choose, it'll go into what's called a decreasing
Okay.
term. And we cover people up to the age of 99. If
Wow.
anyone's told that you can be covered after 99, then you're being lied to. That's just me being honest.
Okay.
And with our company, we believe people should be self-insured, meaning that you should have enough money built up that
Correct.
that you can insure yourself. So you
Yeah.
don't
Exactly.
have to pay for insurance later in life.
Right.
When you can focus more on things because you might have an ailment, you might be on medications, you can focus more on those things than
Right.
just sitting here paying a policy every month. But we do offer pure term insurance. So you
Okay.
can have control. And we do offer investments so you have control.
Okay.
With whole life, universal life, IUL, you have no control over it.
That's right.
Exactly.
Hmm.
And another thing about those types of policies is people in our community, we flock towards those policies because we can borrow money from it.
Right.
But what they don't understand is as you borrow that money,
You gotta pay that much.
if you don't pay the money back yourself,
Right.
it come out of your death benefit.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
I got multiple stories of people who once they get that death benefit, they left with less than $20,000, sometimes $2,000 or
Exactly.
$3,000,
Oh yeah, I know
and
Right.
they
people that haven't
wondering why.
had anything
Yeah,
in there because
Yeah.
they knew they can borrow on it. You know
Exactly.
what
And
I'm
they're
saying? And
borrowing off
you
it
shouldn't get a life insurance policy to be
to
borrowed
be
on.
borrowing off
It's for
it.
no,
life insurance.
Exactly.
Originally, when life insurance started, they offered you what they call a
Exactly.
death insurance, and it was
Exactly.
like $2,500 that they was just offering to
Exactly.
you. And
yeah,
later on, these companies got together and want to sap more money out of the working middle
Right.
class people
Right.
and add a investment into that. And when Art Williams started this company, he said no. He came out to destroy the whole industry because how he got dealt with
Right.
his family, his mom.
Exactly.
It was him and his two brothers, his mom and dad. His dad died prematurely. They had a $10,000 whole life policy.
Oh,
That $10,000 didn't last him at all. And his
exactly.
mom stressed out and she left. Once he realized it was a difference that they could have got 10 times more coverage for that
Right.
price that they were paying, he was
Right.
furious.
yeah,
And he was a coach, a football coach at a high school. He
Okay.
started this company.
Okay.
So he didn't come in this company saying he want to be a financial service distributor.
Right.
He was a football coach. And a
Okay.
lot of the other millionaires out here that he brought along with him during this time were teachers and things like that too.
Oh, okay.
You know, so it's all walks of life in this business. The whole point is you get your market of people that you care about and you help them and
Okay.
get paid handsomely for it.
Okay.
absolutely.
Handsomely.
Yeah,
I need to be looking into this to get paid handsomely.
handsomely.
Man, you can reach me at 205-478-5001, and we can talk about
To
it.
do that.
Right.
So y'all heard that number when they called it out. Y'all can reach them and get handsomely paid as well. So like, so I was gonna ask you. Like I know that like when you get up to a certain age, I think you said they cover you up until you're 99 years old. But let's say I make it to be 100 or 101, and I'm deceased, but I have to pay my insurance all my life. It's not gonna cover me.
Oh, I got this. Well, first of all, back to what I said earlier in the live, and we can pull it back and track. Our company believes you should be self-insured.
Correct.
So by properly investing, you would be self-insured during this time.
Okay.
You see, so even if you did need that money, you
Right.
would have it.
Yeah.
You just
Okay.
go by what coach give you to play. They run the
Just
game
run
plan,
the
the coach
play.
give you to play.
Right.
Yeah, just run the play. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And you will be there. And
Okay.
we always encourage people, you know, if you get a 35-year term, I
Right.
always show them their investment in a 35-year span
Yeah.
just to give them an idea of how their investment will be more than their death benefit on the coverage
Okay.
of life insurance.
Okay.
And also even in whole life. I mean,
Mhm.
what we offer and what you pay in whole life insurance, we'll cover that by 3 times or more.
Okay.
You know, and same thing with the investments. We'll beat that all the way around the table. We eat them up.
Yeah.
Eat them up.
Y'all like some sharks out
Hey,
here.
I want the
Hey,
challenge. I hear people talking about whole life all the
now you
time.
All the time.
you gonna upset some of these good people that's insurance people on my live, and then they gonna come for y'all company to see if
Tell
y'all
them,
about
come
what y'all
on.
talking
Tell them,
about
come on,
now.
because I want them on the team. They shouldn't be doing middle class
The
like
worst
this.
thing we're gonna do is we're gonna educate people on what you're supposed to use insurance for. You're not
Right.
supposed to have insurance when you old.
Okay.
Insurance is used to
And
cover.
you educate me.
It's used to cover your family in the case of your premature death.
Okay.
So once you reach retirement, if you got kids, your kids should be grown, well off, so they don't need your
Your
retirement,
insurance, right?
your insurance. So you can really let go of it if you properly
Financially
prepared for
stable.
retirement.
Properly invest. Can I
That
ask you a
makes
question?
sense. Uh-huh.
You know, we don't never know the time, but you
Right.
do want to have your family set up.
Right.
Do you want to leave your family worse, the same, or better?
Better.
Of course.
Yeah.
So why
Right.
not maximize your life coverage instead of getting a small policy? Because you getting a small whole life policy or you get a
Right.
large whole life policy,
Right.
it's cutting out the money that you can invest for your family.
That's correct.
Yeah.
You see?
So
So
let me ask you a question. Okay. So if I have a term life, a whole life, whatever, but it accumulates money. When I get a certain age, should I go borrow all that money off of there so I'm financially set up? Or I'm
okay,
supposed to be already financially set up?
okay, we're gonna start it back over. Okay,
Okay.
whole life, right? I feel
Hold on. Before you explain it,
yeah.
this is what I tell her what you should do. If you got one now, you need to go come holler at one else to get the term insurance,
Right.
cancel that policy, and get whatever cash value.
Get my money up off there first and
Yeah.
put it to there.
But
And,
what you invest in that whole life and the interest rate growth that it grows at, it won't be
It won't never
sufficient.
be
It won't be
enough
sufficient
money
to,
to get
and the
out of that.
fees they
Okay.
charge and things like it just won't. I mean,
Okay.
it's so much jargon in there that regular people don't understand. They just sign and go. And then when
Okay.
we sit down with them and point out improvements, when you want to see improvements,
Yeah, I want to see
when you want to have a
improvement.
second opinion, like if the doctor
Yes.
told you had to have your liver removed,
Yeah.
when you want to talk to another doctor just to make
Yeah.
sure this
Just make
doctor
sure
ain't
he.
Yeah.
just
That's
trying
right.
to get a check.
Yeah, that's
You see
right.
what I'm saying? So
That's right.
yeah, the most important part about it is sit down with somebody that's talking about buying term and investing in different.
Okay.
Term insurance is the best insurance out there. It
Okay.
beats all other insurance
Yeah.
hands down. And the
Okay.
benefits that we have, every term ain't the same now.
Okay.
We have term insurance with additional benefits that, like he mentioned earlier, that
Okay.
extends out if needed.
Yeah.
If needed. But term is the best insurance out there.
So
And,
term
and some, I hear some
insurance
people
is
say, well, I don't want to rent my insurance. Well, dude, you got a car and you got car insurance.
right.
They don't send you return of premiums on your car.
Right.
Right.
You
Right.
got an iPhone, you got insurance on that. They don't send you return of premiums on that.
Exactly.
So insurance is what it's supposed to be for. It's to insure you, and we call it replacement of income. So when that breadwinner gone in that family, or that person that's gone, they're providing for their other one,
Mhm.
and they gone, you got replacing the income. But like he said earlier, if you're older and your kids are older, they're
Right.
not no longer depending on your income. So
Okay.
you're now in decreasing term.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So the term will basically you won't really need it no more. After you've properly invested throughout those years,
Right.
you should be highly invested once that
Yeah.
term
Okay.
is
I
up.
see what you're saying
hmm
now.
Yeah.
So it's basically like a job, kind of, sort of,
Job.
like a
Uh,
retirement fund or something.
Oh, you mean retirement income,
Yeah.
extra retirement
Yeah.
income.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what it is. But only thing about the retirement income, 401k or whatever, the interest rate of growth is way different when you're dealing with mutual funds.
Right.
Or
Right.
later on in life, you start dealing with annuities,
Okay.
and things like that. The interest rate of growth is way different. 401ks, when people start actually looking into what 401ks invest
Mhm.
in at the time when you sign up for it at your
Mhm.
job or you get the invested moment and you're in it,
Yes.
they're investing in things like you're already 60 years old.
That's
So,
true.
right, they're not giving you 30-year-old got this 401k. They're not giving you rapid growth.
Right.
No.
You know what I'm saying? They give you a
Right.
conservative growth. You need to have more control. I'm not saying don't do the 401k at your job at all. And also, if anybody got any old 401ks out there,
Right.
call us too. We roll
Yeah.
them over and start you back up. And you
Okay.
can open your account $25 and
Okay.
continue to invest. So you could be 20,000 in on an old 401k that you had 10 years ago and don't even know it.
Okay.
Let's call them up. Let's get it going.
So, like, do y'all offer insurance for jobs, like people that's like self-employed and they need this insurance? Do y'all offer like group insurance for jobs or people at companies?
It won't be group insurance, but it
Okay.
will be insurance that they can have. And if they leave that job, they still
It's
got
still
that
game.
insurance.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
still have that extra retirement income or that
Okay.
investment that they
Yeah.
started. So that's
Okay.
a plus with that. Another thing with job insurance, yeah, you have it. It's great because it comes with the job.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not active, it's not active.
Yeah.
A lot of
Exactly.
people don't understand that.
Right.
And then also the amount might not be sufficient to your current life that you're living.
Okay.
Say if you just bought a home, you ain't husband, your wife, and you got $50,000 coverage your job, and you satisfied with that, and you got two little kids, and they ain't covered, or they got $1,000 on them. No, they don't.
Yeah.
Okay. I see what you're saying now.
hmm
Okay.
That's
So,
why we sit down with people and see what they need.
so we
So
have to
those
teach a
people be
class
so
on this.
scared to talk, and
Well,
I'm
we can
like,
teach a class on it.
Yeah, y'all need to talk to people that like I bring in a bunch of people and y'all talk to them about this. 'Cause people are really lost on how insurance work and everything about it. So like y'all need to do like a group, like we bring in people that's looking to get insurance, invest in
oh yeah,
themselves
we're
and
gonna
Yeah.
we're
teach
gonna
people.
actually bring them to this same office, and we're
Yeah,
gonna do something on Tuesday because we're looking for business partners
yeah.
also
Okay.
because we can't take on the world by ourselves.
Right.
No.
Right.
One of our coaches just told us whole life insurance policies sell what about 50,000 a month.
50,000 a month. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and so we got a lot of work to do
Right.
because they out here slinging crap.
Right.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
say it how it is. They slinging
Right.
crap. And if you
Right.
got whole life out here, come holler at us.
Come holler at
Let us
us.
You
look and
heard what
find
they
you some.
said.
Let's
Y'all
look and
heard what
find
they
you some
said.
improvements. And I know the improvements are there.
Yes. Okay, so it's like I got a class where I teach because I do home health. So I have my home health care business. And I got a class that I teach.
All right.
But we don't offer insurance. So when y'all do y'all class, I let them come to this class and then they can learn about insurance and then they can invest in themselves and learn about investing in themselves.
Exactly.
So that'll be like, that'll work
Let's do
both
it as soon as
ways.
Yeah.
possible. Let's
Yeah.
do it as soon as possible. And
So,
by you mentioning home health, we do offer like a plethora of service because we
mhm.
distribute some of the best services out. We
Okay.
have also senior health care. It's for senior citizens,
Okay.
and they can get supplemental savings for Medicare and Medicaid.
Okay.
So when they 64 and they trying to figure it out,
Yeah.
all of us, let's go
Yeah.
and go. If you 65 and beyond, go and give us a call. Let's find you some savings. See, that's what we do here. We here for the middle class. Like I said the other day, they give stuff to the poor, and the
Right.
rich keep getting rich.
Right.
And the middle class is what
Yeah,
drives
yeah.
both ends.
Exactly.
Middle class
Exactly.
drive the rich, and the middle
Right.
class drive the poor. And they never
Exactly.
give us or talk about anything for us.
Right.
And then we here to help that.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Mhm.
That's
Never
lit.
too big to
Yeah.
call us. We never too big to talk to you.
Okay.
hmm
So they like y'all like y'all lit.
I'm
Y'all
middle
lit.
Yeah.
class.
Yeah.
I'm middle
Like we
class.
doing this, like we doing this ourselves. We going through the process ourselves.
Yeah.
So we can relate.
Ain't
Right.
nobody send me here to go
Uh-huh.
do the podcast. That's our own business we build.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He got his own brokerage. I
Right.
got my own brokerage.
Right.
So that's a great part about this company is you
Exactly.
have no boss.
Nobody.
We got some great coaches though.
Right.
They make good money, so they some people you want to listen to.
Right.
You want to take their steps and run the game
Okay.
plan that they got set up for you. And also, like I said earlier, the things that we do is a plethora of things. So don't just stop there.
Right.
Yeah.
We do home security systems.
Oh, okay.
We
I
do
didn't know that.
wheels at $38.
Okay.
Most people pay 500 and above for wheels. Our
Yes.
wheels are 38 bucks,
Yes.
and it'll
Okay.
come back to you notarized and everything. You
Okay.
put all your things on there you need on there, and continue to teach that to your family, like Aubrey said. Continue to teach your family about this, so everybody can constantly build that generational wealth.
Okay, because we was talking about wheels and stuff on my live yesterday. So if y'all listening, y'all out there, y'all hear that. If y'all need y'all wheels, contracts, all that, holler at them. Tell them how they can find y'all so y'all can get that done. Because we was talking about how y'all need to have that done, how people need to mature and stuff. So make sure
Right.
y'all holler at them so they get that done for y'all professionally. And how do they find you all to do that again so they'll know?
Call me 205-617-8754. Now you can go through Facebook
Yeah.
and inbox me. I'm a real personal person, so I like to talk to people and communicate.
Right.
You know who each
Yeah.
other are. I mean, if you in Birmingham or in the surrounding area, I'll meet you. Right? I'm from the east side of Birmingham, and I'm down here in Bessemer right now.
Right.
So I move around. I have no boundary. I'm not in a box, and my plate ain't never too full.
Okay.
Well, the whole Birmingham. That's why I tell people.
Oh, Birmingham.
The whole Birmingham. That's around the area.
Right.
I feel with these people, man, they is serious about helping y'all out, getting y'all's lives together, getting on the right track, man. I know y'all seen what went on yesterday, all this killing and stuff, man, and this ain't about that. But if y'all gotta have some set up in place because you never know the time or the place.
And I tell a lot of people this. You never know what if you're in a relationship with somebody
Right.
or y'all got kids and family together, but y'all
Right.
not together.
Right.
You don't know what's going on in their life. Encourage them to get coverage too, because
Exactly.
even if you on child support, that child support won't come no more if they gone.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
it goes all the way around the table. If the non-custodial parent doesn't have anything, or the custodial parent doesn't have anything, and something happens to them, unfortunately, or God forbid, then you want to have something in place to assist them kids later on in life.
Right.
Yeah.
I told a story the other day. I was faced with death in 2009.
Right.
I could have been dead. And
Right.
at that time, I had 3 kids. I ain't had no life insurance. That would have
Exactly.
been horrible.
That's
But
true.
but God is here for me and brought me this great company I'm with right now to
Right.
help me push this information out here. I didn't grow up and say I want to be a financial service distributor,
Right.
but I see what it does and how it help people.
Okay.
And I'm helping myself too. So I use the same product. I got
Okay.
me a policy. I got my child investment plan. So when she hit 20, she's 2 years old now. When she hit 20, she's gonna have them bands. And we want to look at things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even if you're sufficient with your current job insurance now,
Right.
get you an independent policy and add your kids on there. The
Okay.
benefit by adding your kids up to 17, the benefit by adding them is once they hit 25 years old,
Mhm.
they get their own policy.
Okay.
Then that policy goes up 5 times.
Okay.
So no matter if they overweight, got an ailment, or anything like that,
It don't
they'll be
matter.
automatically
They
insured.
automatically insured.
And you
Yeah,
got to
'cause
think
some
about it. That
insurance
time period
companies
between
do
20 and
that.
25 is real detrimental.
Right.
You getting they letting you drink at 21.
Exactly.
You driving.
Smoking.
You're out on your own. You
Yes.
know, so hey, let's get real about this. It ain't nothing wrong with just calling somebody, or if they inbox you, that mean they looking into you and they saying, okay, think they care about their family. Because a lot of people
Right.
you ain't gonna tap into because it
Exactly.
like they ain't even ready.
Right.
Yeah.
But if they do hit you up, check and see what they talking about. Don't just blow it off, act like you don't see it.
Exactly.
Because you could be missing out on an opportunity in your lifetime to maximize what you got. Let's
Exactly.
amplify your savings. Let's amplify your coverage. Don't let's just settle with what you got and say, no, I'm good. No, you're
Right.
not.
No, you're not.
Because you don't have a second opinion. You've
Right.
been got your liver took out for no reason.
Right. That's true. And then like some of those insurance policies, like you said, they just sign stuff and they don't read. Like some of the insurance policies are set up like if you lose a limb, you'll get $20,000 or $10,000 or this and that and this and that. But some of them not. So do y'all offer that in y'all insurance policy?
Sure.
Do you know?
We offer a terminal illness benefit
Okay.
Yeah.
and a waiver of premium.
Okay. So
So
they
they
got
waive your premium and you can access some of your death benefit while you terminally ill.
okay.
You know, and you know how God work. The doctor might say you terminally ill,
And you
and you
ain't
pop back out
yeah.
later. You good.
Yeah.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying? But you
Right.
can still access what is up to 70% of that
Yeah.
in
Okay.
cases. So
So
hey,
that's a win-win situation. Either
Yeah.
way it go,
and I gotta
then.
tell people just get something at
Get
your
something.
budget. You can increase it later in life if need be. If you start
Okay.
acquiring more assets and
Right.
things like that, or having kids, you can increase it later. But just get some and then focus the bulk of your budget on investing. We got some
Okay.
great companies we use.
Okay.
We use Fidelity. We use Franklin
Yeah.
Templeton. These are mutual funds. You
Right.
can max them out. Starting in 2024, you can max out a mutual fund at $7,000.
Oh.
You know,
Okay.
people getting their taxes to me. I got 12 back then.
Right.
Don't go buy a whole bunch of flat screens and new furniture.
Exactly.
Go ahead and drop you about 2 bands in your mutual fund.
Exactly.
Let that grow for your kids. So they
Exactly.
can be better than we was. My daughter gonna be way
Exactly.
better than me.
Right.
She 18.
Right.
She's
Right.
gonna be way better than I.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I was 18. I'm just
Exactly.
telling you now.
Yeah.
You know, and when I reach out to people, I be wanting to see that go on for them
For
too.
them too.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I mean, that's
So
pretty much we middle class.
yes.
You know, and we gotta stick together.
So basically, it's not just setting yourself up. You're saying if you have kids, you're setting them up to be better as well and showing them the financial
And
stability.
keeping them out
And
your own. They got their own.
got
They on their own.
hands.
So you ain't gotta worry about them leaning. You gonna shut them up. Yeah.
Everybody don't come, baby. Go cash out.
Exactly.
Go cash out.
And then she's trying to help people set up for the next generation.
Right.
Because
Right,
that's my
and the
big
next
thing behind
generation.
about
Right.
generational wealth. So if you properly invest and you write the correct will,
Right.
you can pretty much do something like will off a percentage of the money and then tell them to invest the rest
Yeah.
and have them rinse and repeat the will.
Okay.
And just create a standard for your family. So where every time that money is pulled from, you get a portion of it and you
Right.
gotta reinvest the rest for the next generation.
Okay.
We're trying to teach people how to create generational wealth. It's not just to get our money
Yeah.
right. I need my grandkids to be
Right.
my grandkids.
Right.
Like,
I want them to have painting me on the wall like he did.
Exactly.
He
Exactly.
did it first.
on that. Well,
And term insurance, like we say, it's very affordable.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
so
surprisingly.
yeah, it's surprisingly affordable. And we know people that got $20 million worth $20 million, and they constantly get term insurance.
Right.
They get a new asset, they get term insurance.
Okay.
You know, whatever they buy, yacht, they get a term insurance. Because if it
Right.
decreases,
Right.
they go down, you know, you getting it covered.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you don't want to leave here, you just bought a house, and
Right.
now you gone, and your wife can't take care of that by herself.
Right.
And then you stuck with a $50,000 job
Exactly.
insurance, and you
Right.
satisfied with that?
Right.
You gonna leave your family hanging like that?
Exactly.
Oh, I got that from a guy, Alan, too. So
And
Alan,
then,
Alan told he said, yeah, he
you
taught
know,
me
the
that.
job insurance, a lot of people don't know that if you leave the job and you don't have your personal insurance,
Right.
they gonna offer you, hey, you can take this insurance with you. But what they gonna do is
Take
convert
some
it, and it's gonna start like you applying for the insurance the first time.
First
So
time.
they gonna apply your age to it,
Yep.
Oh, dang.
and you know, the older we get,
The less of the value.
Those are major factors.
yeah,
Age,
expensive.
sex.
Yeah.
Age,
More
sex, and
expensive
And
than
it's more
overall health.
expensive. That's
Yeah,
correct.
so
But for people that while we on live, we do up to 300,000 no medical.
Okay.
yeah,
So as long as you of sound health,
Right.
like any of the questions that we ask you, everything is good.
Right.
Got a decent BMI.
Right.
You know, hey, you good to go.
Yeah, I gotta
Yeah.
come back and get reevaluate
Right,
my
because
mind now.
yeah. Hey, and you made a great
Yeah.
decision to do that.
Yeah,
You made a
Yeah.
great
yeah,
decision to do that.
yeah,
So, um, as long as you cover it, that's great. If you got
yeah.
job insurance, we not, down that at all.
Keep that.
Keep that. That's what
Okay,
comes with the program. But
okay,
get your independent stuff because why are you letting them carry you? You should carry
exactly,
yourself. You know
exactly,
what I'm saying? Because they let you
exactly,
go, if they lay you off, it's over with.
And they can change it at any time they get ready.
and it's
Yeah,
true.
yeah,
Yeah, so,
yeah, they can.
Well, I want to thank y'all for sharing this with the people out here, you know what I'm saying? And again, y'all tap in with these people. They left their number. You know, you can reach them on their platforms on Facebook. You can reach them by their phone numbers. Make sure y'all tap in and y'all get this knowledge. Be looking out for the classes coming on Tuesdays. They will be in the building. Make sure y'all tap in and stay locked in. I'll be sharing on my page. You can catch that information on their page. And once again, they're going to tell you how to find them on all their platforms so you will not be lost out here in the world.
Right. All right. Hey, tax preparers, the entrepreneurs, highlighters, small business, that you employing people, don't just have them in there with no benefits. Go and holler at
Right.
us. Let us get them right. It ain't coming out your pocket. It's coming out theirs. But at the same time, you want these people to be confident in where they're working at. Because they'll
That's
probably
right.
hold it down with you for 20 some years if they can get some type of retirement going on.
yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So those are some things just to keep in mind. You can reach me at 205-617-8754.
And you can reach me at 205-478-5001.
And that concludes the episode of Let's Talk with TC. All
All right,
right.
all right.
All right.
TC. Yeah, come check out the podcast. We got it lit for show. Tiffany Coleman. We got it lit for show. Come check out the podcast. We take the show on the road. We got the cameras and cameraman. We taking photo for show. Yeah, we got the camera for show. Come check out the podcast. It's always a viral talk. It's always a viral talk. It's always a viral talk. We got the hood actors. We got the Bollywood actors. We got the real rappers. We got the real singers. We got the ghetto comedians. We got